This easy 2-ingredient champagne cocktail is the perfect treat for New Year's Eve.
Start by adding a scoop of your favorite raspberry sorbet to a champagne flute. Then add in champagne or Prosecco, depending on your preference. After the cocktail stops bubbling and the sorbet floats to the top, add in a few fresh raspberries. This festive cocktail comes together in just a few seconds and it's so delicious.
Didn't drink your whole bottle of champagne? I've got a trick for storing it so it's still bubbly tomorrow.
Just put a silver or stainless spoon down inside the bottle, handle down. Some people say it doesn't work, but I swear it does. Just be sure to keep it super cold. And
I couldn't make a TikTok about champagne without pairing it with my favorite food in the world. Seriously, if you haven't tried fried chicken with champagne, you're missing out.
I'm going to show you how to make this delicious apple cider margarita in just a few easy steps. Start by dampening the edge of your margarita glass with a fresh orange. Then press the glass into a cinnamon sugar mixture until the rim is fully coated. This is both festive and tasty. Add in 1 ounce of gold tequila, 1 ounce of orange liqueur, and of course your favorite fall apple cider. Be sure it's chilled first. Then you can add in a few ice cubes if you prefer. Top it off with an orange slice and a cinnamon stick, and there you have your festive fall cocktail.
A boozy coffee and chocolate milkshake? This is how you make a bushwhacker.
blend 3 cups of ice, half a cup of cream of coconut, and a 1/4 cup of each of these. Coffee liqueur, Irish cream, creme de cacao, and dark rum, plus 2 tablespoons chocolate syrup and 4 cups vanilla ice cream until smooth. Drizzle chocolate syrup down the sides of your glass and pour in your boozy shake. Garnish with chocolate shavings because you can. Cheers, y'all.
I want to show you how to make my favorite mulled wine.
In a large pot, combine wine, apple juice, Cointreau, honey, and the zest and juice of 1 orange. Squeeze both orange halves. For the spices, you'll need 1 cinnamon stick, 6 cloves, 3 star anise, and 2 cardamom pods. Add to wine and whisk to dissolve honey. Set pot over medium heat and bring to a simmer for 10 minutes. Strain the wine and garnish each mug with an orange slice.
The wine is rich from the honey and the spices, and it has the bright zip from the orange and the Cointreau. It's so comforting and perfect for the first cold day of fall, or any of the ones that follow. Enjoy.
The easiest way to up your cocktail game? Infuse your alcohol.
A lot of fancy cocktails call for herb-flavored simple syrups that you have to make from scratch. An easier way to get herb flavors into your drinks is by infusing your alcohol with your favorite herbs. For this strawberry mojito, I filled a mason jar with rum and mint and let it sit for 8 hours in the fridge. Muddle strawberries, lime wedges, and mint with the handle of a wooden spoon. Then add regular simple syrup and the mint-infused rum. Stir in ice and club soda and then garnish. This would also be great with basil and gin or bourbon and thyme. The possibilities are endless. Cheers, y'all.
I think it's time we start putting pepper jelly in all of our cocktails. Who's with me?
This frozen cocktail is hot and cold all at once. It's made with half a cup of bourbon, 3 tablespoons of red pepper jelly, and a bottle of ginger beer. Throw all the ingredients together with 3 cups of ice cubes to create a beverage that's chilled to perfection. Ginger beer forms the base of the icy slush, while spicy touches of cayenne and red pepper jelly give a complimentary kick to the rich bourbon. And we don't blame you if you pour a little extra. It's that good.
In the South, we take our sporting events very seriously.
There's football season in the fall, which is just as sacred as church on Sunday. But in the spring, we've got the Masters, a week-long golf extravaganza celebrated with pimento cheese and egg salad sandwiches all across the South. This Azalea cocktail is named after the iconic pink flowers at Augusta National, and the fruity flavors are definitely a hole-in-one.
This is how you make a black-eyed Susan. Cheers, y'all.
Sunny in color, fruity in flavor, and packed with a stiff punch, this drink has been held by many as Maryland's signature cocktail. It's also been the official drink of the Preakness Stakes for decades. It's titled after the pretty yellow flower by the same name, which happens to be Maryland's state flower, and it's used to make the celebratory blanket that's draped over the winning horse at the Preakness. And you can easily turn it into a big batch pitcher. You're welcome.
Trust me when I say you should be mixing up salty dogs this summer.
It's a modern twist on the classic Greyhound drink, which is where it gets its name. Fresh and slightly tart, it makes the most of gin, grapefruit juice, and salt. The grapefruit zest and salt rim perfectly complements the taste of gin. It's traditionally served straight up in a highball glass, but we think serving it over ice on a hot southern summer day is the way to go.
This classic mojito will get your summer off to the right start. Make mint simple syrup by boiling 3/4 cup each sugar and water with 2/3 cup mint leaves. Let cool, then roll limes on a cutting board to loosen the juices. Juice 1 cup. Stir it all together with 2 cups of silver rum. Serve over ice and top with club soda. Cheers, y'all.
This frozen red, white, and blue vodka lemonade will make any 4th of July party great.
Blend 2 cups of ice with each of these. 1/4 cup of grenadine, 2 ounces of blue curacao, and 2 ounces of vodka with a 1/4 cup of lemonade. Or, for kids, use blue raspberry lemonade mix and omit the vodka. Layer it in a fun glass and it is guaranteed to be a hit.
Peach Prosecco Granita. Really just fancy for shaved ice. Let's make some.
Chop 1.5 pounds of peaches, then place half of them in a pot with a cup of sugar, 2 mint sprigs, and a 1/4 cup of water. Puree in a food processor, then add in the other half of the chopped peaches. Measure 1.5 cups of Prosecco, sneak a sip, then pour the peach mixture and Prosecco in a 9x9 baking dish. Freeze for 2 hours, then scrape the surface with a fork. Freeze for another 4 hours, scraping every hour. You can serve immediately or keep frozen for up to a week. Peach season will never be the same.
Let's talk about ranch water. It's a wildly simple 3-ingredient cocktail made popular by cattle ranchers in West Texas. Think of it like a dressed-down margarita that's impossible to mess up. Just grab your favorite tequila, lots of fresh lime juice, and Topo Chico. And yes, it has to be Topo Chico. It is the most bubbly and refreshing summer porch cocktail ever.
This Derby Day staple is way easier than it looks.
The word julep is derived from Persian and Arab words, both meaning rosewater, and was originally used to soothe an upset stomach. It wasn't originally made with bourbon, but poor American farmers in the 1700s could only afford American-made spirits, so they used bourbon instead. The modern mint julep actually originated in Virginia and was called the Virginia Dream before it went over to Kentucky. But now the iconic silver cups are a staple at the Kentucky Derby.
This pineapple coconut fizz cocktail is easy enough to make all summer long.
This fruity drink is light and fresh, and it comes together with 4 simple ingredients. The combination of coconut, pineapple, and rum is enough to transport you to the beach without leaving your home. Fresh pineapple gets whipped into a frothy dream before stirring in coconut water and Topo Chico for a fizzy finish. Don't forget to garnish the colorful cocktail with a pineapple wedge and leaf, then turn on some beachy tunes, put on your shades, and head for the nearest lounge chair for some summertime sipping.
This lime fizz mocktail tastes just like a margarita. Here's how to make it.
This vibrant and family-friendly mocktail is the perfect crowd-pleasing refreshment for your next baby shower. Simply add crushed ice, fresh lime juice, lime simple syrup, and club soda for this easy, sweet, and sour beverage that'll satisfy all of your guests' taste buds.
Want to know the secret to my favorite pickled okra? Bourbon.
Add 2 tablespoons of bourbon to each pint jar packed with whole okra pods, 1 bay leaf, and 1 quartered Fresno. Fill with pickling solution and refrigerate overnight.